time is it? It's 3:22. I just spent 6 hours on my stats exam, but I'm drained, I'm broken, and I hate my professor now. Do I have chocolate on my face? I have this chocolate thing. It was melting in the sun because it was sitting here, so I licked a bunch up. So I'm PMSing. I have not done any videos. I don't know why, I just haven't really felt like it. Not really doing much in general. I've kind of been like reading and playing video games, really. And it's a beautiful sunny day. So I'm hoping maybe Megan will go skateboarding outside with me because she got a penny board. I'm done school. Right now I'm downloading a mod on Sims called the Extreme Violence mod, and it makes you able to kill other Sims and stuff. And I saw a TikTok where this girl made a house full of celebrity Sims and just let them roam free with this mod, and they all started killing each other, and it was pretty funny. So I think I'm gonna do that. Give me something to do. That's always fun. And maybe go outside later. Some fashion right there, boys. We're out for a stroll.
Let's go walk.
It's a beautiful day. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, listen to the birds.
Beep beep.
Beep beep. Beep beep. Nice glass of gin and Sprite. What are you looking at? I just opened up Sims with my new mod for the first time. Look at all these options. Call the police, call over partners in crime, open gunfire, commit suicide, twerk for money. Oh my god. Oh, I can just twerk too. Oh, let's try that. Travis Scott is about to twerk. White Travis Scott at that. Come on. Let me see it. He's doing it. What? Hi. Okay. I have decided, my hair looks like a big fat turd. I recently finished one of my instant coffee pots, and I thought, I don't want to throw this jar away. I want to make a craft. We're into doing crafts. We're in quarantine. That's the thing. So I boiled water, and I put this glass under boiling water to let the lid peel off, and it came off really easily after it sat in that for a little bit. I was going to stain it to make it look pretty, but I don't have Mod Podge, which is one of the important ingredients. So we're just gonna use it like this. What I'm doing is I'm going to write things on these popsicle sticks. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna color code them into different colors. I think I've seen this idea a while ago on Pinterest. I'm gonna color code them. Those are some really crude colors. But so maybe one color will be like an activity to do. Another color will be a reminder of something that I should be grateful for, or like a little happiness reminder, stuff like that, just to keep me kind of busy and I guess grateful for what I have. So I'm gonna do that. And I've got markers to color the actual popsicle sticks. I'm excited! Percy is going to be making lots of appearances because he's nosy. Look at you! I finally got his collar back on him, so now I can hear him when he's running around, which is really nice because he can be stealthy sometimes. Ooh. Okay. No! It's not going well for me today. Okay. Well, at least now you can kind of see what I'm doing. I mean, it's a pretty obvious choice, but I think I'm going to make the happiness reminders, I guess we'll call them, yellow. But you know what? I need to order one of those things off Amazon that you, That's loud! It's like living with a toddler. As I was saying, I need to order something off Amazon to cover up my desk because I've just got a whole bunch of shit on top of it and it looks ugly and it looks bad. Yes, it's because I do shit like this, but also I think it would just look cute if I had like a little marble desk or something like that. There's one done. So I finished my 3rd year of university. Maybe I could please. I'm not doing the edges. Should I be doing that? That's a lot of work. No thanks. Okay, let's move on to another color for now. 5 things to be happy about. That's a good amount. And I can just add to it, you know? I'll be sitting there one day and be like, you know what? I'm really happy that I like bologna. Because some people don't like bologna, and that just cuts down their food options for them. Personally, I had bologna hash for supper, potatoes and bologna, and it was really good. I'm gonna do workouts in red. Activities will be teensy teal. Basically, my idea for this was just me sitting here, like, I want to do a craft, I want to do activity, but I don't want to just color, because every time I do that, I get bored, and it doesn't really accomplish anything other than the satisfaction of completing a colored picture and maybe hanging it up on the wall, which we have been doing. So I was like, hey, I have popsicle sticks for some reason. There's something. I remember I used to go to Sunday school, and we did a craft this one time where you take a bunch of these sticks and you like line them up and you draw a picture, color it in, and then it's a little puzzle, like a DIY puzzle. And it was so much fun. I remember having a lot of fun with that. So a couple summers ago when I worked for a summer camp, I did that with them, and the kids all loved it. It was so funny. Actually, one activity that they loved doing was, I think we did it as like a contest, like a challenge where you would act out a vine and everybody would have to guess it, and we did that a lot. I worked with the older groups of kids, which I loved because they liked shit like that, and that's where my headspace is. That's my mental age, so. Done. Let's write some happy things. Your home. I'm very grateful for this apartment. Me and Megan were talking about it on our walk today, how there were just so many apartments that I had looked at and that we had a security deposit on one, like we were going to move into it, but we backed out at the last minute, and thank God we did, because it was just like, it was a dirty building. It was not the greatest area, and I'm farther away from school, but I'm so happy here. This is a beautiful building. It's a smaller building. It's a new building. People are friendly, and like you don't really run into people that often, but when you do, like they're super friendly. And we have a balcony, and I'm just, oh my God, I'm so thankful. I love this apartment so much. Of course, I'm gonna have to write Percy nose with whiskers. I'm having a hard time coming up with these. It's kind of hard to think of personal things on the spot, so we're gonna move on to an activity. Read a book. Read a book. I am currently into Harry Potter. As I said, I'm rereading it, and I just ordered the second one online so that it's ready in here for when I get to it, and I have the third one already. I used to have all of the books, but for some reason they've just gone missing. So how about try out a new recipe? My brother reminded me today. He texted me and asked if I was using my Joy of Cooking book that he gave me when I first moved out on my own. I'm very grateful for that book. There's so many basic recipes, so many basic cooking tips, cooking instructions, but also there's so many. I found a few recipes. One of my favorites is their baked mac and cheese. I also don't like the process of cooking 90% of the time. So it's just not an easy process for me. Play with makeup. These are not going to, look how deep this is. Look my fingies. Looks like one of those fruit roll-ups. Oh, those are my favorite flavor. Ones that split in half and they're blue and like that teal color. Delicious. Learn a gymnastic move. Oh, and we'll go skateboarding for the other one. Okay, now we've got, what were these ones? They were workouts. Okay. Floating ab workout. Do a full yoga routine. Go for a 1 kilometer run, because if I say go for a run, who knows, I might just go for 2 minutes and then give up. We'll also do go for a walk, because that's a nice, more chill form of cardio. Good for your mental health, isn't it? I need to stop watching Brittany Broski because she always talks in a British accent as a joke. I just find it so funny for some reason when I'm talking to I talk to myself quite often, which is probably why I like doing these videos. Sometimes I catch myself when I'm talking to myself doing it in a British accent and like laughing at myself because it's funny. It's kind of funny. It's kind of goofy. I just found this Werther's on my desk. I want to be done with this. We just plop them in there. What am I gonna do after this video? Play with makeup. I doubt it. You get the idea.